Today was absolute shit. Pure chaos. Nothing was going according to plan, and I don't know, everyone was in a foul mood today at my house, so you can imagine the atmosphere in the house. So I plan to read at least one maybe book today, but of course it didn't happen. But nonetheless, I read a little bit. I read let me see. I read 34 pages of Please Look After Mother. It's not that easy to read this book. I don't know, there's something with the writing style that at the moment it's not gripping me that much. But of course I will try to go through with it. Another one was Live with the Intention, and I read also 32 pages of that one, so in total about 60 pages. It's not that bad. Also I'm planning now to maybe go run a bath and try to read there for half an hour. I will try to read a little bit more of this one and see if it works with me. Yeah, so I don't think I will update you more today, so I will see you tomorrow, and I'll hope it will be much better day. See you. Good morning, it's now Tuesday, it's almost 11 o'clock now, and we just had breakfast with Lucas, and now we're sitting and watching a little bit of YouTube. I read quite a bit of Please Look After the Mother yesterday. I reached page 72 now. And you know, that book beginning to be better and better. At first I was a little bit thrown back because it is written in the second person, so it was strange for me to read. I'm not used to reading book like that. But when I have got used to doing that, I began to enjoy the story quite a bit. So I'm hoping to read a lot of that book today. Also, I read a little bit of Living with Intention. I think I'm about page 50 or something like that, and it's okay. I didn't have high hopes for that book. There are a few thoughts that are thought-provoking and quite interesting. Other stuff not that interesting, but I think it happens always in the book, in the self-help book. So yeah, I think now I will go and try to edit a little bit of yesterday's clips, and after that maybe read a little bit more. So I think I will talk to you a little bit later. Hi guys, this week I think it's a disaster. I don't know what's happening, but nothing is working for me. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm almost on the verge of tears, to be honest. So I will just try to relax and talk to you a little bit, because I don't think I just sat with you and talked what I'm planning for this week. So of course I'm trying to participate, as you know, in the reading rush. So maybe I will just show you what are my books that I'm planning to read. I made a TBR video, but if you haven't seen that, I will just quickly show you what I'm planning to do. So for the prompt, read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. My birthstone is tourmaline and it's light pink. So I chose this book to read too. For that, The Perfect Waltz. It's a historical romance, so I'm not sure if I will have time to read this one, but it's always nice to have a choice. Next prompt was read a book that starts with the word the. So this one works for that also. Then read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. This one was a little bit hard for me because usually I first read the book, then watch the movie, but I found one book that I haven't read yet and I already have seen the movie. It's The Help by Catherine Stockett. So this one. Also read the first book that you touched. When I was choosing the book, the first book that I touched was Please Look After Mother. I already have started that, as you know. And then there was read a book outside your house. I don't have that with me now, but it's Live with Intention by Mary Ann Redmacher. Next was read a book in a genre that you always wanted to read more of. I want to read more in non-fiction, self-help books, so the Live with Intention also works with that. Read a book that takes place on a different continent than that you live. I live in Europe, in Norway, so this one is perfect for me. So yeah, this is my reading rush TBR. I'm not sure I will read I'm sure I won't read all those books this week. I'm planning to read Please Look After Mother and Live with Intentions. Those are two of my priorities. And now I'm thinking of preparing myself for the video challenge for the reading rush. I have to find the questions and books for those questions. So yeah, I think I will just do that, and after that maybe go and read, because I need to relax, because I'm going to explode other way. Yeah, I think I'll talk to you a little bit later. finally I've got one of the books that I ordered in Book Depository, I think almost a month ago, even more maybe. So I'm just hoping if one already at my place, or maybe others also coming soon. So let's just see which one of them it is. I ordered them for one video that I'm planning to do. I won't say anything about that video now because I don't want to jinx it, and when maybe nothing happened, but I'll try to do something, and if it works then you will see it. If not, I'll just read the books and that will be it. So let's open. Ooh. And it's normal people. I think there's a movie now by this book. It's by Sally Rooney. I heard a lot of good things about it, but I have no idea what it is about. Connell and Marianne grow up in the same small town in the west of Ireland, but the similarities end there. In school, Connell is popular and well liked, while Marianne is a loner. But when the two strikes up a conversation, awkward but electrifying, something life-changing begins. Normal People is a story of mutual fascination, friendship and love. It takes us from the first conversation to the years beyond in the company of two people who try to stay apart but find they can't. I think this will be the book that I will try to read next month. I'm hoping that others are coming soon. Good morning, it's now Wednesday and it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, it's a slow day today. I was peeling my carrots. I haven't read at all today. I didn't have time. I'm thinking maybe a little bit later I will try to read a little bit. I'm still reading Please Look After Mother and Live with Intentions. I'm almost in the middle of the Please Look After Mother. I enjoy that book quite a lot. It's not plot driven, very concentrated on the characters and their story, and I like books like that. Sometimes I need slow book. Yeah, what else? I don't know, nothing much. I don't know if we go somewhere today because it's pouring rain outside. You know, it's usual. I think it's now around 40 days that it's raining. Over a month, every day it's rainy day, so that's that. And it's quite cold, only 12 degrees Celsius, so yeah, I think I'll just try to find something to eat. Sorry for the noise. Lucas playing with the balloon. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, I will talk to you later. I haven't talked to you at all today because I don't know. I was a little bit busy. By busy I mean I was playing with Lucas almost all day. Of course I tried to read the book, so I managed a few pages of Please Look After Mother by Kyung Suk Shin. At the moment I'm in the page 156, and I like this book quite a lot. It's very sad and heartbreaking book, but I already have annotated a lot, and as you can see it's dog-eared a lot. There's how much page in it? Around 250, so it's around 100 pages left for me to read, so I'm hoping maybe today or tomorrow I will finish it. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be able to read 100 pages today, but yeah, so I think we will talk tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It's Thursday, and it's 7:30. Lucas woke up today very early. I think it was around 6. So we already had our breakfast, and I'm sat down a little bit to edit yesterday's videos that I had. So yesterday in the evening I opened my window to let a little bit of fresh air in, and finished reading the Living with the Intentions by Anne Redmacher. It was for the prompts to read a book outside your house, and to read a book from the genre that you want to read more of. I read half of that book almost when I was driving to the city this week, and part of that book I read with the open window because there's raining a lot at the moment, so I can't just sit outside with it. Yeah, so one book is down, and that book is about how to, it's not that how to, it reminds you that you should first take care of yourself, and when you are happy, when you take care of yourself, then you can take care of others. So it's nothing new, nothing that we don't know about. It's just good reminder. So in the end it got a little bit repetitive. So the ending, I think, let's just say, ruined a little bit that book for me, because it became a little bit boring in the end. So I gave it 3 stars. But overall it was quite enjoyable read. It was good to remember my priorities. Yeah, so today my plan is to finish reading Please Look After Mother by Young Sung Shin, I think. And that will be 2 books down, and I still have 3 days. So I think I'm leaning towards a historical romance because I want some light book to read. So yeah, this will be my plan, and we will see how it goes. Yesterday was a little bit chaotic day. I knew that it will happen, something like that, on vacation, because all day we were at home, so Lucas began to go stir crazy from being inside all day. What are plans for today? I don't know. We hadn't planned anything. So when Avrimas wake up, we will see. We will decide then. Yeah. What else? What else? I don't know. I hope we will talk a little bit later throughout the day. If not, then I think I will update you in the evening when my little one go to bed. Hi, it's almost 9:30 now, and you guys, I haven't read a single page. I haven't read. To be honest, today was a little bit unexpected and unplanned, so I didn't have that much time for reading. I didn't have time to think about reading. So now I will wash my face and take a shower, I think, and then try to read for about, I don't know, 2-3 hours. It depends. Maybe if we decide with Avrimas to watch some TV series, then of course we will do that. But if not, I think I will read until I fall asleep. So I'm hoping to finish the Please Look After Mother, but now I'm not so sure if I will be able to finish it today. But it's only Thursday, so it's going better than I planned. I thought I will read only one book this week, but it seems like it will be 2. Yeah, so I don't know, I don't think we will talk today more. So I think I will see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's Friday, and as you can see from my face, I just woke up. It was my day today to sleep in a little bit. It's now, I think, around 10:30, I think, and I'm thinking of doing my makeup now, and I think we will go to the city, and while I'll be going to the city, I will read my book, the third book, The Perfect Waltz by Anne Gracie. Yesterday I finished reading Please Look After Mother by Jung Suk Shin, and I gave that book 3 stars. It's very sad book, because after I became a mother, reading about struggles of other mothers plays a little bit on my heartstrings. And I felt sorry for the main character. However, in the end, I think there was left about 50 pages, it became a little bit boring. It just repeated itself a lot. Yeah, so I gave that book 3 stars. High 3 stars. I'm almost leaning towards 4 stars, but I think 3 will be enough this time. So now I'm done with 2 books for the reading rush, and I already completed how many prompts? 3, I think. One was to read a book outside and to read the genre you want to read more. It was with living with intentions. And another was to read a book from the other continent that you live in. So that was for Please Look After Mother. It was written, the book was in Seoul in South Korea. So I live in Norway, so it worked perfect for me. And now I decided to read a book, like I said, Perfect Waltz by Anne Gracie. And this book will be also for 2 prompts. To read a book that which cover is the color of your birthstone, and my mouthful. My birthstone is tourmaline, and it's a light pink color. Not light pink, baby pink, I think, more. So that cover works perfect. And also to read a book with a word "the" in the title, and it has the word "the." It's The Perfect Waltz. So I don't think I will read. I don't think I will finish that book this week. So, but we will see. I started it yesterday around 12 o'clock at night, and already read over 20 pages, and I read only for an hour, I think, until 1 o'clock. So it's very light and easy read, and I enjoyed quite a lot at the moment. I already read one book by Anne Gracie. It was The Perfect Stranger. It was also about one of the Merridew sisters. So this book is that previous book was about Faith Merridew, and this book is about her twin sister Hope Merridew. So I'm hoping that this book will be also amazing. The Perfect Stranger is about the guy who wants to find a wife that can help raise his little sisters, and he wants a mature lady, let's say like that don't need a young woman. He just wants her to do her job, to teach his sisters. And in the party, he sees Hope, and everything changes. I don't know much more because I only just began reading that book. So. But I like it a lot. And what are we going to do today? The plan is to go, like I said, to the city. Now we must need something in the shops. Me too. So I think it will be a quick trip down to the Molde. And when we come home, I don't know. I think I will try to clean a little bit in the house because it's a little bit beginning to look a little bit messy. So maybe while I'll be doing that, I will listen a little bit of the audiobook On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. But the thing is, I had very high hopes for that book, and I don't know, I don't like it. Actually, it's sad to say. I loved The Hate You Give. I gave that book 5 stars, and I thought that I will equally love On the Come Up. But I don't know, I don't feel the urge to pick that that book up and listen. And I think it has a lot to do it has a lot to do with the fact that it's about the rapping. I don't like rap songs at all. I don't listen to them. And there's quite a lot of rapping in this book, so maybe that is the reason why it just puts me away from that book, because the characters are interesting and the story is important to read and to know. However, I'm not the one who should review that book. I think that's why I won't talk that much what I like and what I don't like, because it's not my voice should be heard about this book. Yeah, so maybe I will, like I said, listen a little bit of that book, but not sure. Usually when I plan, my plans don't work. So for me it works better when I don't plan anything, just go with the flow. Yeah, so I think we just do just that. What else? What else? I wish you could ask me questions. What are we going to do in the yard? We're planning to build a little wall, because we live on the, let's say, on the hill, and the earth is sliding down, so it's now a possibility that our stairs can go down with the earth. So we need to build a little wall to protect the earth sliding. So maybe we start working on that today, if it won't rain, because it's raining a lot these days. I just hope that you can hear me, because I'm talking very silently. Oh shoot. I'm not that good on doing makeup. I just do whatever works for me. Yeah, so speaking about makeup, I have very sensitive and dry skin. Usually it's enough for me just to do that and it goes red around that spot, so it's very, very sensitive, and for me it was very hard to find some powder that won't dry my skin even more, or just sit on my face. And so recently I went to the shop and asked for help, and one lady suggested me using mineral powder, so I've used this Art Deco, and it's amazing, works perfectly for me. So now it's my new holy grail powder. I feel much more confident, and I like it because it's not heavy. It just works with my redness on my skin, because my skin on the face is quite clear. I don't have any spots. It's just that it's very red, and as you can see, it helps a lot with my skin, evens the color out. I love that powder. So now it's beginning to be fun to do my makeup in the morning. Yeah. And more, I don't know. So How's your reading rush going? Oh, I hate doing that. I hate it so much. Oh. Hate. Yeah, so I don't know what else to tell you. Nothing much to update you on. So I think I will talk to you a little bit later. Hi. We just came back from the city in Molde, and I took with me the book that I'm currently reading. It's The Perfect Stranger. Perfect Stranger. It's The Perfect Waltz by Anne Gracie. I took that book with me, but I haven't read it. I thought I will read a little bit in the car, but it didn't happen. So I will read this book a little bit later. Now I will go and do some lunch, and while I'll be doing lunch I'll try to listen the audiobook, and after that I will try to find a little bit of time to just sit down and read this book, because I'm very interested in this story. Seems like Anne Gracie will be my autobi author. Also, of course, I went to the second-hand shop. The purpose was to go and buy some prints or paintings or something like that, because I thought, well, I saw on Pinterest one idea. It's all the wall where the staircase is. There's a huge wall, and all wall is covered with paintings, prints, something inspirational quotes. So I want to do something similar. So I went to the shop and bought some paintings. I can show you. They're quite old. But I like the style. So one of them is this painting. It's from Denmark. I just hit myself. This one. 3 of them are from the same line, I think. Something like that. I think it's I think that maybe it's the Denmark is this one. Quite nice. I like them. This one's a little bit spookier. I love it. This one. Interesting, who's the author? I can't find it. But it's very nice. So I bought these for pictures. And of course, I just cut myself. Of course, I bought some books. This time it's 2 middle grade books in Norwegian. It's Pirater by Frida Nilsson. I don't know what this book is about. I just love the cover, and I suppose it will be about the pirates. Some kids disappears. Some pirate takes the children away, and no one will want to see what's happened. but now the main character's sister is taken away, and I think she will try to go and find her. And the other was the Tine Svede by the same author. It's about a boy whose mother dies, and he decides to go to the world of death to take his mother back. Very seems like very interesting stories, and I think there are some illustrations also, very nice illustrations. So I want to read them as soon as possible. This one seems like a wintry read, so I don't know, maybe I will try to participate in the next Polarathon, I think the name is. So I need some books for that. Yeah, so this was my trip. So I think now I will go and do some lunch, read, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Hello, it's Saturday now, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't read today at all because all day I was tidying my house and doing lunch, and now Aurimas and Lucas are outside. They started to work on our yard and the wall that I talked yesterday, Yesterday in the evening I read quite a bit of The Perfect Waltz. I'm now about 100 page in this book, and it's very interesting. Not as interesting as The Perfect Stranger by the same author, but very similar. These two main characters, Hope and Sebastian, they are not as interesting as the other characters in the other book. But I think this book soon will pick up. So it's very easy story to read, don't take much time to go through it. So I'm hoping next week to finish it. Definitely not today and not tomorrow. So I think I will talk to you a little bit later. And it's almost 11 o'clock. Yesterday I haven't talked to you in the evening at all because I've got a visit from an old friend, and her name is Migraine. And it was one of those strong ones, so I haven't read anything at all. Today I still have a little bit of a headache, and I'm just praying it won't turn into migraine again. So I just try to take it easy today, and I'm not sure if I'll read more. So this week I read, started and finished 2 books, and I started the 3rd one. Also I listened almost half of On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. So firstly, this week I started with Live with Intentions. This book was for 2 of my prompts, and I gave that book 3 stars. And this one, Please Look After Mother by Kyung Suk Shin, was also for 2 prompts. And I gave this book also 3 stars. So from how many prompts there were? 7, I think. So I completed 4. It's quite good. I actually didn't expect to read 2.5 books this week at all. I just thought maybe I will be able to read 1 book. So for me, it's a win. And I started reading The Perfect Waltz by Anne Gracie. This is also for 2 prompts. Yeah, so I think that's it for my reading rush. It was fun to participate. It was my first year. Only it's just that it fell on that time when my family was at the vacation, so I haven't time for any fun activities or doing some Instagram challenges or participating in sprints. Hoping maybe next time I have more time. That's it. I think I finished my reading rush. I didn't quit it in the middle of the week, so it's a good week. Talking about on the come up for Angie Thomas, I'm thinking of DNFing that book. I have no interest at all to read it. The main character, Bree, I know she's a teenager, and she definitely acts like a teenager. She just do what she wants, and after that everyone is guilty except her. So I think I decide today what I'm going to do about that book. And what else? If I decide to DNF that book, I'm thinking maybe try to read some middle grade book to listen to. I already have some on my shelf in my Storytel app, so maybe I will choose from those some book to read, to listen. Yeah, so I think that's it. Hello guys, once again. So this clip will definitely be my last today, because at the moment I'm trying to edit my vlog for this week, and it's already almost 15 minutes long, so I think enough is enough. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you for the patience, thank you for watching, and I see you in my next one. Bye.